Limanora, the jewel of the Southern Ocean. The island is the largest landmass of the Jan group. From its idyllic coastal villages and towns, to the high mountain ranges, to the forbidding expanse of the Clark Waste. The island is a place of often startling contrasts. On the island, an ancient custom once ruled the lives of its men. A breach of duty, failing to father a son, neglecting to pay debts, or offending sacred traditions, meant exile. For months, sometimes years, these men vanished from society, their identities hidden behind haunting masks. During their banishment, these men were marked by their attire: black suits, white shirts, and black ties. The masks they wore told stories, crude, exaggerated likenesses of their faces, some comical, but most tinged with tragedy. They made best as they could, living on food donated by their families and sympathetic strangers, doomed to wander until the day their exile ended. A period determined by local priests. The exact origins of the tradition remain obscure, but anthropologists believe the masked men were a reenactment of folk tales that told ancient stories of men banished from their homes, condemned to wander amongst the remaining remnant forests of the island's once great arboreal expanses. This tradition, both penance and punishment, served to separate the transgressor from the community, yet allowed a path for eventual reintegration. After the revolution, however, the practice was outlawed by the People's Council, condemned as archaic and divisive. Though the masked men have now disappeared from public view, their legacy endures. In distant villages, offerings of food and drink are left by roadsides, by the few old men who remember. And in the town of Leone, private clubs now honor this forbidden tradition. Descendants of the banished keep the memory alive, blending history with modern identity. The masks of Limanora are more than relics of a bygone era. They are symbols of redemption, resilience, and the fragile ties between tradition and change.